Hello and welcome to Grand Rapids. Thank you for joining this evening. I'm your anchor, Josie Sabo.
And I'm your other anchor, Sean Francis. And because when life gets you all caught up in the hustle and bustle, we're here to tussle and rustle up a bushel of the top local and national and world news stories that you may have missed.
You're welcome, Grand Rapids. This is
NewsFlash. Ooh, dong ding. Okay.
And our top story tonight, the country is gripped in a baby formula shortage right now, with 40% of the nation's supply being out of stock. The White House has issued a statement saying it has its best baby geniuses working around the clock to solve the formula issue. Seems like a perfect time for there to be more babies, right?
Right? Oh. Meanwhile, we don't seem to be experiencing any shortages of our main national resource, mass shootings. It's unfortunately true. In a nation where unarmed black men get shot on a regular basis, sometimes in our own city, you guys, I gotta say, pretty fucked up. White man has a history of threats and violence on the internet with an incomplete online manifesto, gets to walk away alive from shooting 13 people, 11 of them black, in a grocery store in Buffalo. 10 of them are dead now. So, complete, awful tragedy. No, there's nothing else to go around here. This isn't, a joke. He's not just a mentally ill person. He's not just a racist person with hate in his heart, but he had the time and resources and unchecked privilege to get away with this. So some of you may be asking, where's Sean going with this? Why is he bringing this up at a comedy show? Good question. I don't have an answer. So, you know who else doesn't have an answer? Fucking anybody, I guess. Yeah, to keep this happening over and over and over and over and over. But since this is a comedy show, I'm going to try to tell a joke. Mostly so that Josie doesn't have to bear the responsibility of directly following up this. So, here you go. Have you seen this? Have you heard about this? Scientists at the University of Florida have successfully grown plants in soil that came from the moon. Yeah, the only caveat is that everything they have grown so far just has a mild cheese flavor. Was it sharp enough for you? You know what? I don't give a damn anymore.
Speaking of cheesy plants, last week was Tulip Time in Holland, Michigan. And part of the city's Dutch Heritage Festival, a time the Dutch used to reflect on the perils of tulip mania, the famous market bubble and crash of the 1600s. Today, we know to simply enjoy pretty flowers without getting caught up in a ridiculous frenzy of speculation that could destroy the entire economy. In other news, cryptocurrency has lost half of its value last week.
Oh, interesting.
The companies that exchanged them lost even more, and stocks plunged to their lowest levels of 2022. Even Joe Biden announced that inflation is now his top priority. In fact, inflation has gotten so bad.
How bad is it?
Thank you.
The popular sex position of 69 is now called a 96. And it's not working for anybody.
I don't know how that works, yeah. Yeah, inflation is so bad.
How bad is it?
We used to be able to get free air for our tires at the gas station, but now it's like $5 or whatever. Who knows?
Inflation is so bad.
How bad is it?
Rapper 50 Cent has changed his name to 350.
Inflation's so bad, you guys.
How bad is it?
Tom Brady's feeling the effects.
Inflation is so bad.
How bad is it?
Honestly, we can't afford to do one more inflation joke.
Yeah.
It would just fall flat.
Today is officially National Check Your Wipers Day. Yeah, so don't forget to pick up an extra roll of toilet paper on your way home, everybody. Fun fact and related news, the 11th was National Eat What You Want Day. So do the math there.
Keeping in this vein, 2 U of M professors received a $3 million grant.
Oh.
Yeah. What important, potentially life-changing research are they going to fund with this money? They're using it to collect student pee and transform it into fertilizer. The professors came up with a short list of potential names for their project, but as you might suspect, peace cycling came in number 1. And it turns out no one was interested in number 2.
But name number 3 we have found is Nature's Garden Hose. So Yeah, that one just came out like a Russian racehorse at the Kentucky Derby, whizzed by so fast. Couldn't catch it, you know? The rest of the names at the bottom of the list haven't yet leaked.
That's right. Turns out no one was eager to break the seal, but you're in luck. We here at NewsFlash have obtained the first draft of these potential epithets, and you bladder believe it, they're golden.
Just a little bit more, you guys, and we'll get through this together, I promise. We would be remiss if we didn't reminisce over the rest of this list for the nicknames for this, a program to turn piss into bliss, or at least Florida-liss. Are these hit or miss, or are they chef's kiss? Let's find out.
We've got sprinkler relief.
I don't think we have images for this.
Okay, just in your mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Splashback gardens.
Ooh.
Wolverines for growing greens.
Yeah, we have the adventures of Pea and Pete. When you gotta grow, you gotta grow. Golden showers bring us flowers.
Miracle flow. Tinkle turf. And blue and yellow make green.
There we go. That one works. Okay, everyone, we did it. A Charlevoix couple are claiming to have discovered the Griffin, the first ship to ever sail the Great Lakes. Yeah, it was disappeared in 1679, it says here, on a journey from Mackinac to Green Bay. The giveaway was all the floating cheeseheads. But that didn't, it didn't get a Gordon Lightfoot song written about it, so no one knew about it until now. According to the couple, it was exactly in the last place they looked. They later admitted to using the Find My Ship app.
This weekend marked the 45th annual Riverbank Run, as runners took a different route than years past due to road construction projects. Those completing the 25K race had to run a lap around the inside of Van Andel and avoid people on scooters driving through the race.
They had to run in place for an hour in front of Back 40. They make their way through all of the skywalks downtown and pour out little Dixie cups in tribute as they pass the bob.
They also had to climb the fish ladder, the Blue Bridge, the Calder, and the construction fence blocking off Rosa Parks Circle.
Yeah.
And finally, they end up in the lobby of the Amway Grand, where they have to sign up 2 more runners to receive their medal.
There we go. We'll give it a second. Yeah. This past Saturday, Forest Hills Central High School headed to downtown Grand Rapids Public Museum for a Hollywood-themed prom night on Saturday. It quickly went south and turned into a real-life night at the museum situation, except the exhibits that we have aren't as cool as those in the movie, so instead of celebrities, the giant whale came to life and ate everybody.
The Please Touch exhibit started yelling at people to stop touching them. We're in a pandemic.
Put some hand sanitizer, at least. The carousel horses came to life, but they just started screaming because there were giant poles going through their backs.
The puppet theater started beating people with their sticks.
Mm-hmm. And the pterosaurs, which is a special exhibit, spiked the punch.
Pizza, we all love it. Soon, and maybe harder to get, however. Along with every other shortage we seem to have in this country, pizza delivery drivers seem to be the next big one. Most pizza chains such as Pizza Hut and Dominos have reported not having enough cheap, greasy drivers to deliver their cheap, greasy pizza. They're leading to some creative innovations, however, such as pizza drones, pizza catapults, and they're also beta testing pizza by mail.
Yep. Gonna try airdrops from the Red Baron. Just have Little Caesar fling him really hard with that spear of his. Or set up Rube Goldberg machines involving actual dominoes.
That's fun. That's cool. I think they're also looking at self-driving cars, some like grab-and-go lockers like Amazon.
Yeah.
And also, maybe they can just make Papa John do it for free as his community service.
That sounds good. They're going to hire some out-of-work porn stars, otherwise known as the Dominos. That one's just for you sausage lovers out there. And they are going to try imposing harsher sanctions on the Noid. Or my personal favorite, Dodash.
The Starbucks store
Worth it. I'm just going to basket that one a little bit more.
The Starbucks store on Burton and Rosemont has successfully passed an employee vote to unionize, making it the first unionized Starbucks in the state of Michigan. Meanwhile, employees at the Taco Bell in Michigan have also been trying to unionize into any semblance of logic or reason.